Very good morning to you. If you've just tuned in, you're listening to CCFm 107.5. My name's Jonathan Haller. Rachel and I make up the Breakfast with Friends team here on CCFM, and it's time for us to say a very good morning and welcome to Erich, all the way from Gauteng, South Africa. How are you doing, sir?
Hey, fantastic. Always good when I get to spend time with such cool Cape Townians, man.
Oh, fantastic. Well, all Cape Townians are cool. You know that, right?
Yeah, I believe it. It's because of those strong southeaster winds, hey.
Ooh, So we're here not to talk about the weather, but we are here to chat about Godly Revolution, a youth festival. It's back after many years of being dormant. Tell us about this. I mean, this is history in the making.
Yeah. So, Jonathan, this festival has been the biggest Christian youth event for about 10 years in a row in the early 2000s. And that was the time when the Christian music industry was booming, the time when there was lots of service here for Christ groups. If you think back of Tix, Pneumatics, Shiloh, Diensjaar vir Christus, all of those. And all of them actually took hands to really make something big. And this festival, the last few years in the 2000, it had a few speed bumps, and then they closed the books on it. And then I went to ask the radio station that was hosting it, can we relaunch it? And they said, let's go for it this year. So I'm stoked. I'm super happy about it.
That is awesome. And that radio station, obviously being up in Gauteng, it's a Radio Pulpit, right?
Amen. Sister station for you guys, also spreading the
That's
good
it.
news and the gospel of Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And it's a collaboration, right, between local artists, between people like yourself, your wife, and others. Tell us about the other guys that are involved in this Godly Revolution event.
Yeah, especially to be able to relaunch it this year as a youth event, I had to make connections with all of the youth pastors and jeugddominees and people involved in the churches, mostly in the east of Pretoria. And we're also hosting it at Choose Life Church. So they have these wonderful forums where the youth people get together, stuff like Love Pretoria East and youth forums. And I really had to get to know the people and understand their world and understand the new youth culture. I'm too old now. I'm not cool enough anymore. So I had to learn from them and understand from them how it works. So I can be in this 110%, but work behind the scenes. And my son is now cool enough. He's going to be the one MC together with Dania de Villiers. You guys will remember her. She's the co-presenter with Bernard, but she's also in Binnenlanders, Trudy, and played in many films, very often on magazine covers and everything. So a lot of us are in that. And then also the bands. We've got the Pretoria East youth bands, all the big churches, the Moreleta, Doxa Deo, all of those guys took hands, and we took their youth bands and said, come on, guys, let's make a collaboration. Also the people from 3CI, and let's create a vibe with all of these youth bands. The other day we did a photo shoot with them in Menlyn. There's a new selfie shop. Can you believe? You go stand
No
there, Hall of
ways.
Fame, and it's got different sets, and we just took selfies for years, and they're launching all of this on the social media now just to get the young people excited about it, and it looks so cool. And yeah, there's a whole vibe. We also have a competition where people must take a song and do a car karaoke, and there's some good prize money to win as well for that.
Sure. Tell us about that car karaoke prize and how does that work? And is it open to Cape Townians as well?
Yeah, I think we should. Jonathan, I think after this interview, I can send you the link. And then all what needs to happen is gather a lot of young people, about 6 or 8, into a car, play a song, and just show us how you do an air band and how you just rock and enjoy the song. And the best car karaoke will be played on the big screen on the evening, and they will receive a 1,500 Rand prize money. Obviously, we want them to share their videos onto our social platforms and tag us at Godly Revolution 2022. Then we will pick it up and find it. Yeah.
Fantastic. Now, Erich, Choose Life Church, and I'm sure there are many people in our audience that are listening and kind of saying, Jonathan, Rachel, have you guys lost the plot? Choose Life Church is in Pretoria. We live in Cape Town. Like, really now? And I mean, on top of it, because there are still COVID restrictions and what have you, only 650 people can actually attend the live event at Choose Life Church. So you've come up with a brilliant fix for this, if I can say, that local churches here in Cape Town can host a Godly Revolution event live, right?
Yes, thank you so much, Jonathan. Yeah, we had to go with the idea of a McDonald's drive-through or KFC, any big restaurant you see with a drive-through. So they only have a few little seats inside, but the drive-through is a lot bigger. And so when we saw these COVID restrictions, we asked God, Lord, please help us. How can we still have a big impact with this festival? And God is showing us we're even going to go bigger than ever before. And the way forward is to live stream this event. So if you're a youth worker or a church leader, please right now grab a pen and paper, make a note. This is what you got to do. On iTickets, you will find Godly Revolution live stream. So go to iTickets, find that live stream also on our website, godlyrevolution.co.za. And what happens then is you pay 1,000 rands and you get a license to stream this event. Gather all the youth of the whole town and let them go and watch it on the big screen. And we want to be three-dimensional. In other words, when we do something on the stage that side, in your audience, you also do the same, especially around about 7 o'clock when it's the worship slot and the altar call. We want you to host your own altar call, have counselors ready, gather the young people, pray for them, connect them with God. And what happens in Pretoria will happen in your town. So please, please, please make sure you get that live stream license. And let's increase this footprint. You don't have to say your town is too small or you're too far away. We can even go to Namibia, Botswana, all over the world, actually.
Sure, that is brilliant. And again, itickets.co.za and just search for Godly Revolution. It's a fantastic initiative. And I mean, you guys have looked at the technical aspects of this to ensure that each and every church that's got a good internet connection can actually live stream this event. This is phenomenal.
Yes, Jonathan, we're actually making a WhatsApp group. Back end, we get the cell phone numbers of everyone who's buying that license. And so on that WhatsApp group, we asked them to send us a shout out on the evening, 10 minutes before the show. We're going to play it on the big screen of how the different towns are giving us a shout out. And also there's technical support during the event on that WhatsApp line. So it will be manned. And if you have a crisis, we have technical guys right there for you. But I guess a 20 meg line is good enough, good Wi-Fi, big screen, and a nice youth hall or a place where you can get together. And youth groups can host this either as a team builder, give the kids some nice popcorn and hot chocolate and stuff, or they can use it as a fundraiser and ask, we suggest not more than 50 Rand per ticket, and get the whole town involved. Let everyone come and see this.
It's going to be phenomenal. Let's reignite a flame amongst the youth. That's what it's all about. Thank you so much. And this is so exciting. We look forward to hearing more about this and trusting that many churches and many hearts are going to be set on fire for our God and Creator. Thanks, Erich.
Hey, thank you so much, Jonathan. Rachel, you guys are blessed. Keep shining.
Thank you. Thank you. We will. God bless you and all the best with the final arrangements. Chat again.